Well, Happy New Year, folks, and welcome into today's video. So it is the first of the month, which means I have to give my update on my money-losing company. Oh, yes, and I got some bad news to share in today's video. I also got a little bit of good news to share, okay? It's not all bad, but yeah, a little bit of bad news, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little update and my full transparency about this. We're talking about, obviously, the Hungry Bowl app and my Hungry Bowl company, and kind of what's transpiring there and what's going on. We're coming up on 1 year, not quite yet, really, for kind of 1 year in the making. I kind of call the springtime as that year we kind of got rolling in 2021, obviously, okay? So, alrighty, guys, let's get into this. Let's get into the bad news first. I kind of feel like, you know, you got to get into the bad first. By the way, thank you. I just want to say, first and foremost, like, thank you to everybody who ever leaves us a review on the Hungry Bowl app, for all you guys that really enjoy it. That means the world, okay? Not just to me, but to the entire team and everybody that works their butt off to try to, you know, create the best product possible. It's a free product, obviously, and thank you for everybody that ever leaves us a review on the iOS or the Android store. Thank you, guys. I just want to tell you guys that up front, okay? So, the bad, okay? First thing, it's the same thing as always. I lose a fortune. Like, you know, running this app costs me tens of thousands of dollars a month, and it doesn't make much money at all. We have a few little affiliates and things like that in there, but yeah, but that's pretty much going to be consistently throughout 2022 is lost a fortune. That's just how it is, okay? That's just how it is. It's a very long-term project and trying to build out a successful long-term app. And when you're doing something like that, it's just going to cost a lot of money up front. And because we want to go the free route and make the app free, like, you know, there's just going to be limited amounts of money to be made there, okay? So, yeah, lost a fortune. That's normal. 2, we did lose our tech lead, the app lead, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so, you know, first off, you know, I wish him all the best in kind of him and his future endeavors and what he's going to do and whatnot. I think, you know, leading a app like this, it's high stress. You know, there's no doubt. There's a lot of pressure. If you're leading us on the tech side, there's a lot of pressure that goes along with it. And I mean, think about, you know, obviously you got me as part of this project, right? And just if you work under me, like, you know, there's going to be a lot of pressure to get things done and move super fast. And if we're not moving fast enough, there's going to be you know, there's going to be a lot of pressure put on you. That's all I'm going to say. And obviously then you have, you know, Graham Stephan that's part of this project. You know, he's going to be the second biggest shareholder after me. He's the biggest creator in the finance category on YouTube, right, in the world. You have Erica Kohlberg who's part of this project. She's the biggest TikTok finance person in the world. So you have a lot of, you know, big name players that are behind this app, right, that are owners of this company. And so naturally there's going to be an immense amount of pressure, and if things aren't moving as fast as we want, like, there's just going to be, you know, an immense amount of pressure. That's all I'm going to say about that. And so yeah, we did lose our tech lead. We got a couple people that have stepped up and you know, doing a pretty good job so far, so I'm excited to kind of see where that goes in the future, okay? But yeah, you know, I'm obviously very, very appreciative to everybody that's put in any work toward this project so far. Number 3, user numbers crashed over the holidays, like just bad. And this is kind of natural. I'm not long-term fearful of this, but it sucks. It's no fun to see your user numbers go down over the holiday period. It's just the way it is. It's the same thing with YouTube views, anything like that. Like when you're around the Christmas holiday, New Year's, all those things, like a lot of people just take a step back from the markets. They're spending time with family, which is normal. Like, that's what people should be doing, you know, spending time with your friends and family and all that stuff, right? The good news is January things will likely pick back up and we'll get back on the right track, but still, it's no fun to see your user numbers go down. If we look at the user numbers, this is what we're looking at. The 30-day numbers have gone down 10%. The 7-day numbers have gone down 22%. The 1-day numbers are still always messed up because hardly anybody uses our app on the weekends compared to during the week when the market's open, okay? And so, yeah, I'm not fearful of that. Like I said, over the long term, I think all the numbers are going to trend back up, but it sucks. Like, you know, when you're doing a project like this, you want to see growth every day. You want to see growth every week. You want to see growth every month. And when you got to go down like that, it's like, ugh. Seriously. So anyways, whenever I do my February edition, we should see user numbers go back up. So that should be the good news. If user numbers went down in February, then I would be concerned. Okay. Then I'd be like, oh, what's going on here? But they should tick back up. So that is what that is. Okay. Now, let me cover a bunch of different stuff that's going on, what we're working on, new mock-ups of, well, not actually new mock-ups, just new versions of the app that I have that maybe you guys don't have yet. So first off, in regards to newsletter, I just want to point this out. We have some cool little stuff in the newsletter each day. I don't even know if a lot of people know about. So for instance, a market breakdown, we have a heat map in there now. We have 1 day relative performance of different like sectors and how those sectors did on that particular day. So that stuff's kind of a little buried in the newsletter way at the bottom. So I'm gonna try to bring that more up in the newsletter, more toward the top. So, when you're reading the newsletter, it's not just about reading the top 5 stories that happened that day, in our opinion, right? But it's also about kind of seeing what's going on in the market, what stocks are moving the market and controlling the market, what sectors are doing really good and bad and things like that. Because I know a lot of folks are really interested in that, okay? So, yeah, we're going to bring that up in the newsletter there. Pretty excited about the new homepage design here. So this is a new homepage that I have access to, and hopefully all you guys do as well within the next week or so. And so obviously we have our core things here. By the way, let me know if we should ever switch ADA out for something, okay, Cardano? If you guys think we should ever switch that out for something else, let me know in the comments section what you would like there, because this is what comes up for everybody when they log into the app. And yeah, I'm just curious if there's anything you guys would like there better, okay? So in regards, now we actually have Hungry Bull branding. It's funny how long it took us to actually have the branding of what our app is. But finally we have it up at the top, so I like it. I think it looks good. We have a search bar there now, which we never had before, which you can search any stocks, any cryptos there. Maybe long term, we can find a way to integrate it where you can search news stories that we've written about in regards to stocks as well. We'll see where that goes over time. We also consolidate it. So now there's just 3 little tabs here at the bottom. There's the home page, there's your stocks and cryptos for your watch list, right? And then right here is all the news, breaking news, newsletters, all those sorts of things. And over here, there used to be a 4th tab, but we converted that up here, which is your profile tab there. And inside that tab now, we're planning on long-term starting a stock market competition. So basically, we just started our first edition where each month we're going to have anybody that has a Hungry Bull app, you can enter the stock market competition for the top 5, performing stocks in whatever top 5 stocks do the best for that month. Whoever's the winner gets like a Hungry Bull hoodie, like a North Face hoodie and things like that, or, shirts and t-shirts, mugs, pens, like different stuff like that. Just something cool that I think is just drives engagement. A lot of people will really enjoy. So we're going to hopefully put a leaderboard inside there. And then also not just a leaderboard inside there, but something where you can enter the next month's competition, because it's going to be a monthly competition. So that should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to that. I think a lot of folks will enjoy that, and that's something we're looking to kind of build out and scale in 22. Okay, now okay, I got a dad joke here. Okay, this is we're going to try to make sure in 22 there's more green stocks. All right, it's a dad joke, okay, because, obviously stocks might have been a little rough, especially the small caps last few months. So, yeah, we're going to try to make sure there's more green stocks. Not that we can control that. News about your stocks. We got a lot more news sources now. So this little tab, if you create your watch list and you add all your different stocks that you want on your watch list, right here, news about your stocks, it basically populates any news in relation to any stocks that are on your watch list that are being talked about, different articles, things like that. We have more news sources than ever before now, so that's good. Only thing we don't have, unfortunately, is a way that we can insert our own news stories, because we write news articles about a bunch of different stocks all the time, but we haven't found a way to integrate that yet. I'm hoping to do that in 22 at some point. So that's pretty cool. Also, same thing with cryptos. Crypto, we just added about a month or 2 ago, news about your cryptos. So whatever you add for your cryptos on your watch list, now we have any news articles that are written, anything news related in relation to your cryptos. We have more sources for that than ever before. So that's, that's pretty good. Okay. And next up here, so really happy about the content we're putting out now on the Hungry Bull. So basically, probably 2 or 3 months ago, we pivoted to not just doing a daily newsletter, but trying to cover what we felt is kind of big breaking stuff that's going on in the market. And I'm just really happy with the content team. We got several different writers now on the team, and I think they're doing a pretty darn good job of writing things that folks are actually interested in. That's a big thing. I don't want to just fill the Hungry Bowl up with just a bunch of random stuff. I want stuff that really is going to relate to folks that use our app, which is really, for the most part, people in their 20s and 30s. That's our heavy demographic. Shout out to anybody that uses our app on a daily basis who's maybe in your 40s or 50s. I love you guys as well. But definitely we have a very specific core demographic of folks in their 20s and 30s that are into certain things, and so we're trying to really tailor our content strategy to those folks, and I'm really just happy with that overall. And I think the content is just going to continue to get better and better and better in 22. Okay, and so yeah, that's the Hungry Bowl. That's our update on the money losing company. We got some good, we got some bad, we got some stuff we're trying to do in 22, and the name of the game is just ever since we started this project is just make it better and better and better each and every month. That's our goal. And if we do that, this is gonna be a successful project long term. If we don't do that and we don't just keep making it better, then obviously it will just be a little like side thing. And I hope to build this into something that's really successful over the next 3 to 5 years. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for everybody that supports the Hungry Bowl, uses it and loves it. And like I said, everybody that ever enjoys it and leaves us a review. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Alrighty, guys, much love as always. I hope you enjoy the transparency and have a great day.